Old Alabama Gardener. In this video, I'm going to show you 2 ways to grow sweet potato slips. Alright, so this is Murasaki sweet potatoes. Try to grow some slips is what I'm going to try to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them down like this. Now I want them covered. Now I want some water and moisture in there, but I don't want so much that I'm going to make them rot. So I'm just going to put a little bit. And today is the 23rd of February. So I had 2 trays of them. Same thing, planted the 25th of February. And they're downstairs under grow lights. Here's the grow lights. So that they were able to be kept warm and in a good, ideal growing environment. Alright, so what I want to do is grow some sweet potato slips. This is a Japanese sweet potato. It's called Murasaki. And this is just a plain old pint jar. I don't want to put it all the way down like that. You could, I suppose, but I'm going to suspend it about halfway like that. And then, of course, I'm going to have water in this jar. So let me get this suspended first. Use some toothpicks, and because this potato is almost filling this jar, then I can use just a half of a toothpick to do what I want to do. So that's the pointed end of a toothpick. And so what we'll do is we'll put that in the potato like that. With them about 1/3 of the way around and about the same height. They may not be perfectly, but they're close on the potatoes. Then we can be able to suspend it in the jar like I want. So I don't have any water in here yet, so I can show you. Okay, so that's how that's going to do. So now I got to put water in there, and of course you want non-chlorinated water, in other words filtered water. So we'll just carefully pour it right down in there. So I have the jar full of water. Water's up to that line right there. And as it begins to grow, that water will go down, so I'll replenish the water as I need to do. One other point here, and I don't know that it's important, but I'm going to show you what I do. Alright, so this is the stem end where it was attached to the mother plant and growing out that way. Is I'm going to set it over here in a windowsill. So there it is, right there, and I got one more that I'm going to set right in there beside it. On it, I'm going to put a tag on it to mark the date. Today's the 13th of March, and we'll put that over there at the same windowsill. Now I'm growing sweet potato slips, and that's what I'm doing here and here. There's 2 ways you do it. One is using a potato in a jar with water like this, and the other is using the potatoes, but they're more in a growing mix. So here's that right there too. So this one was started on the 25th of February. It's a Murasaki, it's the same potato. And this one was started on the 13th of March. And today is the 6th of May. Now on this one, we have made some cuttings on it. And here they are. They got nice roots. But there's only 1, 2, 3, it's like 4, 5, 6, maybe seven sweet potato slips there. It's only 7 sweet potato slips. We've had this growing since the 25th of February. Now I've had 2 of these growing. As I said, 13th of March. Here's the other one. Well, I guess it don't have a tag on it, but and so you may wonder what's the difference here. This one has a lot of growth and this one doesn't, and the answer is I've already harvested the slips from this potato, and I'm going to show you that now. So these are the slips that I harvested from that one potato. 19 slips. So this plant here has some that can be harvested now. See how the roots grow? The slip comes out and grows up. So you could take, let's take this long one off right there. All you gotta do is just tear it off like that and put it in your jar of water over there. So now this one is coming. I'm going to show you what it looks like here. Look at all of the roots. Look at all of the slips that are coming up. So these are too short yet to pull off. You could take a long one. You could take that one, for example. Well, that's what I knew was going to happen. See, I pulled off 2 more with it. But we'll put it in the jar. But on this one, we want to let it keep going. Not quite ready to plant sweet potatoes yet anyhow. Another few days and these slips right here will be on up tall like these right there. So what's my conclusion? Compared to this kind of trying to grow your sweet potato slips, I think this way's better. The problem with this one is you need to keep it moist so that it'll grow sweet potato slips. But if you get it too wet, it'll rot. Your sweet potatoes won't grow, they'll just rot. Let's see, there's probably some in there. I don't find any right there now, but so you got to be careful with that you don't let it get too wet and the sweet potato itself rot. This way you don't have to worry about that.